Good morning. Well, actually, it's more like approaching noon here in the good old upstate of South Carolina, not too far from the Blue Ridge Mountains. A lot of you folks out there, my friends on Facebook, know me. Some of you know me personally, have met me face to face, including my own kinfolk. But then there are those of you that I have never really met face to face and surely would love one day to be able to do that. I'm talking about not only those who are here in the United States, but even then, 3,000 miles clear across the country and to the West Coast. There are some of you there that I really would love to see and be able to embrace, because you have become friends. And I think friendship is a very precious thing. I didn't really rehearse anything. I just woke up this morning and felt that I just wanted to just share my heart and my soul. I'm not a mushy kind of a person. Maybe got a bit of sentimentality about me, but that's not really the same thing. But I think a lot about the folks that I've come to know recently and over the years, and again those that I have met face to face, and those that I have not yet met but have become close to, and that includes some of you across the ocean, across the Atlantic. There's one in particular I'm thinking about. She's come to mean an awful lot to me, and in the right kind of way, of course. She and her husband, and she knows who I'm talking about. And I'm hoping that one day, if the good Lord is willing, that my wife and I might be able to travel. And I'd like to take a ship, being a sailor, love to see. She would take an airplane. She does not want to be on the ocean, especially when storms come up. But me, love it. I don't want to take too much longer, just to say that I just need to give to you today what I would feel that God would have me to say, and that is, I both know and I love His Son, the Lord Jesus Christ. And it's because of Him that I'm able to even sit here today and to even tell you about these things that have brought joy to me. I'm not saying that I'm always full of joy and always full of peace, although that's what I want God to just pour on me every day. But there are times when I can get easily irked, perturbed, and I'm not going to use the excuse, well, I'm only human, but I just think that there are times when I would love to be able to just constantly, non-stop, when I'm awake, to be able to do what Paul had even written in his letter to the Philippians, that whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, to think on these things, and those things which thou hast both heard and seen and learned and received of me, do, and the God of peace shall be with you. There are times when I fall short of that, but I'm thankful that I belong to a God, a Father, who understands and who knows, and does not, He's not there with his checkbook saying, "Or you're going to have to answer for that," because I believe that all my sins have been taken care of on that cross when His Son died there. And I'm wanting the same thing for everyone out there that I'm talking to today. Some of you have told me that you have nothing to do with God, and I'm not going to just bang on a pulpit and start screaming at you like some preachers do. That, I'll be honest with you, that's a turn off to me. I don't like to be yelled at. And I think that a man can get across his message of love, hope, faith, hope, and love without hollering and screaming at his audience or his congregation or people who come to listen to him. I'm not that kind of a guy. I feel like being just simply conversational. Just say, God is love. And he not only loves me, but he loves you. He loves all. He's proven that on Calvary, on that terrible, horrible hill called Golgotha, the place of the skull, where about 2,000 years ago he let his beloved son die for us. But he's not only dead. He didn't just die. He died. But on the third day, he rose up. He looked at death right in the face and he said, I'm out of here. He's out of here. He's out of that grave because he is God. And he overcame death and the grave. And those of us who trust him and believe in him can have the same hope. I just felt like I wanted to share that today. You know, I thank God for talents and abilities. I thank him that he's made me a wood carver and a worker in wood, a carpenter too. Build things, repair things, because while he was on this earth, that's exactly what he did. He worked in his daddy's shop, Joseph, in Nazareth, building things, building tables, building furniture, building chairs, and carving and doing all the other stuff. And I just thank him every day that he's allowed me to make canes for walking. And nowadays, I have to be honest with you, going on 73 years of age this coming October, it's occurring to me, my body is reminding me that it's a good thing I can make these things, because I'm finding myself needing them more and more. I like to do archery. I build bows. I love guns. Well, I don't let me say it. I love shooting guns. I don't love guns. I shouldn't love anything. But I love doing these things. I enjoy them. And I'm wanting to use them not for violence, as we read so much about these days going on in this world, shooting innocent human beings. I'm longing for the day when there'll be an end to all this stuff. And there'll be a world to come to and to live in forever. I mean, where we can see, look, unfeigned beauty everywhere. The heavens, the sky, the trees, everything perfect. Nothing blemished, nothing imperfect. That'll be all nothing but life. And be nothing but love all the time. Black Lives Matter, you better believe it. But then again, all lives matter. Every life matters. This Scottish descended American, I believe my life matters. But you guys and you ladies out there, your lives matter. Regardless of where you're from, regardless of what your belief system is, regardless of what color your skin is, your life matters. I don't know if YouTube is going to try to take this off. I'm hoping, I pray it won't happen. But I'm just saying it like it is, folks. Your life matters. I've got a lot of black friends. Their lives matter. And they think my life matters too. Well, that's about all I've got to say. I just want to just share my thoughts and my heart. And I'm going to go ahead and get this fixed into YouTube. And I'm going to post it. You can take it for whatever you think it's worth. You listen to it, watch it, or you can toss it. That's your privilege. But I've said my piece. I hope you have a good rest of the day.